Hello everybody, long time no see. Bleach, Rebirth of Souls is the 3D anime fighter that allows you to step into the shoes of iconic characters from the Taitakubo hit Shonen Jump manga. Check out our review to learn what it did well, what it didn't do well, and why it's worth buying or it's not. So, um, Long story short, it is a 3D fighter game based on the iconic anime and manga by Tite Kubo. It's already released on March 2025, March 21, and it's on the PC, PlayStation 5, 4, Xbox Series X and S, and the game allows players to relive the epic story of Bleach, starting from Ichigo Kurosaki's journey as subtitle Soul Reaper in the subtitle Soul Reaper arc to the intense final battle against Aizen Sosuke in the Arankar arc. Let's start from the pros and cons, and I'll shall do it from the cons. So there is no crossplay, which is kind of sucks. Absence of ranked mode and story feels like a waste potential. About the pros, layered combat system that easy to learn, impressive roster size, great character models and combat cinematics, and always the Bleach soundtrack never misses. So this is a true love letter to the fans of Kubo legendary manga, allowing them to step into the shoes of their favorite characters, each with unique, distinct, and deeply engaging playstyle. The combat system is layered and rewarding, making every fight feel exhilarating. However, it's a shame that such a complex and well-designed system lacks of ranked mode or a proper crossplay. Additionally, the story mode could have been more just a recap of the anime. Despite these drawbacks, Rebirth of the Souls is number one Bleach game, shining bright for everyone. Rebirth of the Souls offers two distinct story modes, the main story and the secret story. The main story ambitiously covers everything from the subtitle Soul Reaper arc to the cinematic showdown with Aizen Sasuke in Arankar arc. While the stellar voice acting adds some weight to narrative, the overall execution lacks the sharpness of Zanpakuto, making the presentation feel surprisingly dull, especially considering how flashy and stylish the anime, manga, and even the game itself can be. Meanwhile, the secret story delivers some enjoyable fan service and intriguing side tales, but you have to power throughout the underwhelming main story first. Bleach has always a knack for delivering visually stunning, adrenaline-pumping battles, and Rebuild of the Souls is no exception. Every clash feels like it was ripped straight from the anime, with each character faithfully recreated, not just in appearance but in the movement, fighting style, and sheer presence. The combat strikes a perfect balance between accessibility and deep, making it easy to jump in yet rewarding for those who take the time to master the intricacies. Whenever you are executing precise counters, unleashing devastating bankai, or outmaneuvering your opponent with well-timed flash taps, every fight feels like a cinematic shadow worthy of Soul Society Fisher's Warriors. So the character modes and the models this time are exceptional, brought to life not only their designs but also throughout their distinct and expressive animations. The sleek and intuitive menu and UI further enhance the game polished representation, while the arena stages cleverly pay homage to iconic location, then their impact is somewhat diminished by lovely poly textures. Additionally, the game employs a blurry filter and lightning effects commonly seen in anime adaptations, which may not be everyone's taste. Fortunately, these elements aren't overly distracting and can be adjusted to over time. The visuals would be significantly improved if the game adopted the same color grading and lighting as the Thousand-Year Blood War anime while eliminating the unnecessary blur. If there is one aspect Bleach consistently excels, it's the music, and Rebirth of Souls no exception. The game masterfully blends iconic tracks from the series and electrifying new soundtrack, elevating the overall experience. One standout for me is the character selection screen theme, which perfectly captures the experiment before each battle. Additionally, the voice acting is superb across both the Japanese and English dubs. While I personally prefer the Japanese performance, the English cast delivers an equally strong and engaging experience, ensuring the fans can enjoy the game in their preferred language. So, if you are a Bleach fan, Rebirth of Souls is well worth the $60. It brilliantly captures each character essence, making every battle feel true to the series. Both newcomers and longtime fans can enjoy the game with its multiplayer and single modes offering plenty of the fun. However, if you are a competitive player searching for the next big anime fighting, this might not be the one. Hopefully, Bandai Namco will listen to fan feedback and update the online experience to satisfy both casual and competitive players like that. So, the gameplay diversity is a blast experiment with the fast in-your-fight fighters like Yuriichi and Hitsugaya rely on speed, with Yuriichi's passive even empowering attacks throughout the dashing. Meanwhile, Uryu stands out an absolute menace, being practically the only true ranged fighter, making him a nightmare to deal with the right hands. Kenan Bankai lets him turn invisible. Renji is powerful but comes with a time limit, and Huacomundo characters, particularly Nelia, have a tricky learning curve but are incredibly rewarding to master. Like any of the fighting anime game, Rebirth of the Souls, its fair share of overpowered characters that can completely dominate matches. Some fighters have skills so strong that they create a noticeable imbalance, making it clear that not all characters are on equal footing. However, this seems to be an intentional choice, as the developers have prioritized authenticity to the anime and manga, and in that regard, they done an outstanding job. As for which characters are truly broken, I leave that for players to discover, because the last thing I want is to see them flood online matches too soon. Thankfully, every character comes with a distinct strengths and weakness, adding a layer of balance to the roster. For example, Shukugami boasts immense strength but lacks agility, where Sun Fon is lightning fast but in a shorter attack range. Additionally, the game introduced soul talismans and soul crystals, which allow players to enhance their fighters with various boosts. These can range from increased damage output when a character has two or fewer konpaku to other strategic advantages that turn tide of battle. My mains so far are Grimjo, Hitsugaya, Uru, Yuruchi. Well, all of my favorite characters. These are even nods the source material in consume designs, with my favorite being Ichigo's Arankar outfit. So, honestly, Bleach Rebirth of the Souls is absolutely worth it for fans or anime and manga. Packed with fun service, it lets you spend hundreds of hours mastering your favorite characters, while even more content coming through the DLC. While the lack of the crossplay and the miss with the range mode are drawbacks, the game is still an absolutely joy to play in multiplayer. Newcomers can jump and have fun, and while make the story mode is a big lackluster, it's decently voiced and offers rewards. That said, I wouldn't recommend it for those who are a competitive scene. It lacks essential features like rollback netcore to remain truly viable. Hopefully, I think Bandai Namco will do something about that. Thank you so much. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, everybody, peace out.